Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, everyone's. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to Deeper Understanding. Well, I'm your host, the artist formerly known as Dr. Jones. Now I'm surrendering Sean. And yes, I surrender. I surrender. Yes, Sister Morris. I've joined up. I can't beat them. So I must join them. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I can't win. And so now I must surrender. As the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, then you must join them. And so, yes, I have joined the Bonnet Brigade. I'm down with the bonnets. I'm down with the ratchet. I've come on here for years now. I've tried to argue against Waukeshas and Aquanishas and the Zaquavions and the Glocquaviuses. But I realized that there's no end in sight. So therefore I surrender. I think all men should surrender at this time. There's nothing left here for us. I'm tired of feeling like I'm in the twilight zone. I'm tired of acting like everybody else is crazy and I'm normal. I think I'm a little crazy. I think I might be a little insane. I'm there now. They have won. And I surrender. I offer my unquestionable, unfathomable surrender. You have won. You know, I've over the past year or so, shout out to Big Baby. She the only one that loves me. But over the past year or so, I've been called a hoe so many times, and even though I wasn't doing anything, I've been accused of everything under the sun. And so I relented and just said, I find I'll be a hoe. I'm a hoe. And the women then turned around and said, no, you can't be no hoe. We're going to find you a good woman. It seems like every time I turn left, they tell me to go right. And I've grown weary of the battle. I'm worn down. Yes, I've donned my bonnet as a sign of solidarity. When I try to do right, people tell me how wrong I am and how I'm evil. I'm misogynoir, and they were correct. I am. I'm all of those things. And so I submit and I surrender. There's no need in me continue this fight. There's no winning this. I've come to understand women don't want to, they don't care about being right or being upright or righteous. They just want to be right. They don't care. They don't mind lying to themselves. They don't even mind aligning themselves. They don't even mind aligning themselves with their enemy in order to destroy men. Oh, man. Ah, that's some good coffee. They don't mind. They don't mind sacrificing their own children's for their own happiness. I saw a story the beginning of last week where a social media influencer, whatever you want to call him, he's part of the conscious community named Brother Polite. And Polite just pled guilty to playing with a minor. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to absolve Brother Polite. He touched the little girl. He did what he did. He got her drunk. He played betwixt her legs. He played with her breasts and her booty. He deserves to go to hell, not to jail, go straight to hell. Cut his dick and his balls off and send him on to hell. I don't know why we waste our time. He pled guilty. All he gonna serve is 7 years. But the caveat to that story to me, the thing that I found the most incredible is that he didn't play with just some random girl. He played with his girlfriend's daughter. And he asked the girlfriend, could he take her 14, you heard me right, her 14-year-old daughter to a club? No, he didn't surrender, Sean. Yeah, he did. He took her to the club. The mama said it was fine. Now, again, I'm tired of being in this mad state, so I'm gonna go along with it. He asked the mama, can I take your daughter, your 14-year-old daughter, to a club? The mama says, yeah, take her. They go to the club. The club was conveniently closed. He knew the club was closed. Let's not kid ourselves. He knew it was closed. So he took her back to the hotel room, got her drunk, played with her body, tried to force his penis in her mouth. And when he eventually ejaculated, because they found his semen on the little girl. And when he returned her home, the mama noticed that she was drunken and drugged and tampered with. Now, like I said, he deserves to go to hell. Why the mama ain't going to hell with him? Oh, that's right. You can be mama's giving, no matter how you try. See, I surrender. I'm done trying to point these things out because, see, it drives me mad. Just like all them R. Kelly girls. You had mothers taking their 14, 15, 16-year-old girls to his concert in the hopes that R. Kelly was going to pick their daughter. Now, don't get me wrong. You want to call R. Kelly a monster? I'm not going to argue with you. You want to call him a predator? I'm not going to argue with you. But why are these mamas? Why are these black mamas not going to hell with these people? Let me stop. I surrender. I hold my hands up. I surrender. See, that's the twilight zone I feel like I'm in sometimes. I feel like I'm living in a twilight zone. I'm living in the last days. I'm living in this endless world of madness where what I thought was right is completely wrong. And that has driven me to the bonnet brigade. Sister Morris shared with me a video where a young lady was arguing with a cousin over the fact that her daddy paid her $90 to eat on her coochie meat. That's right, you heard me. She was arguing with her cousin about the fact that her daddy paid her $90 to eat up on her coochie meat. Now, once again, I'm not absolving the daddy. The daddy is a monster. He's sick. He's disturbed. He's disgusting. And he deserves to go to hell. In my mind, I'm thinking, why do we keep giving people chances to redeem themselves? You can't redeem, to me, that kind of sickness. You just have to put that sickness to death. But why is nobody talking about this daughter who fed her daddy her regular coochie meat for $90? Again, I surrender. I surrender all. I surrender all. What? Madness. A madness that I'm now part of. They've turned me mad. Me in particularly, I've posted pictures over the last week or so of a smaller woman. I thought she was beautiful. Nobody said she was ugly. Nobody said she was unattractive. Nobody said that. Everybody's criticism of her was, oh, you're going to break her in half. Oh, is that your woman? Do you really like her? Now, I'm a single man. I'm not allowed to post another beautiful woman on my page. I got questions from the rooter to the tutor. Every time I post a picture of a woman, I'm getting 21 questions. Who is she? Where you find her at? Is that your real woman? And then when I say, well, I'm single, do you want me? I'll be with you. No, you a hoe. I'll surrender. Let me bow my head. I surrender. It's becoming increasingly obvious to me. Brothers, I know I've fought for us. I've tried to instill in us some pride in being a man and being a strong Black man, being a strong father, but I've come to realize that stuff is an illusion. We're not going to be happy. We're not loved. We're not appreciated. We're not respected. All we is these right here. We just credit cards. We just debit cards and bank cards and credit charges and cash apps. And brothers, if I got any brothers watching, can y'all let me know if y'all ever get a text somebody saying, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to check on you. Are you doing all right? How many of y'all get one of them texts? How many of you get a text from your children saying, hey, daddy, I just wanted to see how you were doing today. I don't want nothing from you. Just come on. Don't get me wrong. I know this is how it's being, this is how it's going to be, that's how it's going to, but I thought maybe we can change it. Maybe we can change the narrative a little bit. If we show that we're more than just providers, just maybe we can be accepted as equals to mama. My brothers, I was wrong. You can be mama's giving. No matter how you try, the more you give, the more she'll take from you. But just keep on giving. Yeah, the majority of women that I know despise the ground that they mama walk on. Now I know they're not gonna be woman enough to come out here and say this. I understand that. You're not gonna say that. Most of them ain't gonna say how much they really despise their mama, how much damage their mama have done to them. But even with all the wrong and the evil and the selfishness that mama has given them, it's gonna still overshadow all the good that daddy has done. Everything that daddy has done will get minimized because all she's focused on is what mama did wrong. I surrender. Some of you brothers know what I'm talking about. Some of you, your girl has cut you off because you told her the truth that she already knew about her mama. I wish I had a witness in here. And here go daddy just chugging along, quiet. What's up, Junior? Daddy chugs along. He's quiet. He minding his business. He ain't asking for much. He ain't asking for nothing. But your same raggedy mama will make you feel bad if you don't get her something for Mother's Day. Daddy, all he gonna get is a text message. That's all. We cool with that. But how many women have forsaken their husbands, forsaken their men, forsaken their children for mama? I surrender. I surrender. There's no daddies, forget everything I've ever said. There's no use in you trying to be good. See, we've been lied to, fathers. We've been lied to. We've been told that being a good daddy makes a difference in your child's life. We've been told that. That was a lie. Your children don't appreciate your sacrifices. They don't listen to you. They don't think you know anything. Despite you bringing them here, getting them in the world, getting them grown, they still only look at you as an ATM card. So why keep fighting the funk? Surrender, my brothers. Hold your hands up right now. Put your bonnets on with me and surrender. I give up. I have fought the good fight. And I have kept my faith. But I see now we're outnumbered. We're not going to win. People that really know me can tell you, people that I confide in, people I share with. And to be fair, I am kind of private about a lot of stuff. I don't share all my shit. That's because, see, you would have to know my testimony to understand a lot of what I would like to share with people. But some I let in, some I don't. But see, since I've become a pappy, I've had a granddaughter, I'm trying to change for the better. I'm not hoeing. I'm not out here just screwing to be screwing. Yet and still, that stigma that I'm a hoe continues to follow me. Last night, I worked with a lady. I like the lady. She's really nice, and she was being honest with me. And she said, Jones, can I ask you something? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I heard about you. I clutched my pearls. I said, what you hear about me? I ain't did nothing. Do you be hoeing when you be downtown? Oh my God. I ain't been downtown. I ain't been working in no bar. I ain't been doing nothing. I was told that you be hoeing and taking pictures with all these different women. Do you got a girlfriend? No, ma'am, I don't. I said, but the pictures are with customers. They don't mean anything. I began to show them to her. She said, I see what they mean. What you mean? You got all these girls hugged up on you. You do look like a hoe. And you're a nice looking man. Oh yeah, I see why these girls think you a hoe. My little feelings was hurt. Here I am thinking I'm doing the right thing. I ain't been messing around. I ain't been tipping and dipping. I might have swung and hit a little something here now and again, but I ain't out here just doing like I used to. Still can't escape the stigma of being a hoe. So guess what? I surrender. This thing really itching now. Oh my God. I surrender. Y'all win. You have won. You have worn me down. I'm tired of being lied on. I'm tired of being lied to. I surrender. I can't get right. I can't do right. I know some people do love me and they want the best for me, and they get mad at me when I don't conform. They don't want to see me happy. They don't want. I give up. I give up. Y'all win. It's not enough to be a man and stand up for something and speak out on what you feel is right. It don't matter. People just want to be crazy. They want to be opposite. I feel like I'm in the bizarro world. You tell somebody the correct way to do things. You tell them what's right. They do the opposite anyway and then complain about it. I surrender. They come up with all these elaborate fables and tales and shit. And I try to be cool about it. I laugh it off, but then they just keep bringing me lies and bullshit. I surrender. You win. Tired of being lied to. People ask, how do you ask? I'm sorry. I try not to put my personal business out there. But how do you ask? How you grown? How are you grown? And I ain't talking about you in your early 20s, 30s. How do you grown? Gray coochie hair. And then you borrow a little money from me, you borrow it, and then you start being my friend. Now you're too old for that. You just gonna quit talking to me? When you swore, I'm not like that. That's another thing. All this, I'm not like that. Nobody is like that, but like that keeps happening. Somebody, I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. I surrender. I surrender. Everybody's good. Nobody cheats. Oh, they want to make me the bad guy because I say make cheating great again. But that they can look and lust for people. Is that not cheating? If you fantasize in your mind about having somebody else, is that not cheating? But I'm wrong. I say stuff very deliberately, very clear and concise. People will take one little segment. I say something like, that bitch ran down the street. Now bitches is running. Why bitches got to be running? That's all you call it. You want to call everybody a bitch. Oh my God. I win. Y'all win. I surrender. I surrender. You got it. Oh my God. People lying on me. We made small talk and he acted like he didn't want me. I just said where I was staying at for the night. I surrender. I surrender. Yes, I'm gonna do all of this. I'm tired of dudes lying too. Dudes be lying out here. They swear up and down. Man, I hate bonnets. I hate lashes. I hate wigs. I hate makeup. Yet every girl I see you with got blonde hair, lashes all up to their foreheads. Their lashes and they edges, they fake edges is meeting up, meeting and agreeing. They brown mouthed it and subsidized, and that's who you booing and baying with. I surrender. I surrender. There's no need in me keep on fighting for natural look. And you tell a woman out there, "No, baby, you don't need that. Baby, you beautiful. I love the way you look naturally." No. It's just hair. It's just a wig. It's just lashes. It's just makeup. White women do it too. Yeah, fine. White women do it too. I surrender. Whatever you say. Yes, I agree. I'm weakened. I'm weary. Damn. All this time, they've been lied to. I want me a good man. I don't want no damn Zaquavion. I want me a good man. Next thing you know, you ride past them, and she got Zaquavion in the seat, leaning all the way back like this here, because he don't want nobody to see him in the car with her ugly ass. I saw that happen this morning. I went through McDonald's to get me a little frappe, and the girl cut me off. I let her have it because, like I said, I surrender. I don't mind. She was in a Nissan Altima, and little buddy was leaned all the way, had that seat all the way back, and she had on her bonnet and her lashes. She put her head out the window, and I saw the lashes talking. I was, God damn, the lashes is ordering the meal. But I surrender. I know what time it is. My strength has waned. I don't have much left to give. I put out Make Cheating Great Again shirts. Those shirts are cute, but I don't like what it says. Have you ever cheated? Yeah, but I know. I mean, what that got to do with that? I don't. I surrender. I surrender. When I speak out on women who I see sacrificing and self-destructing their own. See, I noticed something. I noticed something. I know I received this revelation a couple of days ago. A lot of women will sacrifice their own happiness because they're afraid to be happy around their miserable friends. Mm. They know for a fact that they can't be happy. They can't bring their good thing. They can't talk too much about their good thing around their friends, they circle of friends, because they know that them girls gonna talk bad about them. Hell, some of them gonna try to sleep with their man. And instead of them disassembling their friendships and breaking away from the people that's just hanging on and holding on and wanting to infect her with misery, she'll hold on to them people and sacrifice her man and his happiness. See, I'm of the mindset, or at least I used to be, because I surrender now. I've always been in the mindset that if your woman was happy, she didn't mind submitting. I think most women really want to submit because it's in their nature to submit to the higher power. It's in their nature to want to please and support and make their man happy. But see, they're afraid to do that out of fear of what their supporting cast and their entourage is going to say. I think I've done a show before when I said, see, your circle can keep you in bondage. If I didn't say it, I'd say it now. Your circle of friends, your people around you, including your mama, that circle can hold you in bondage. It can be your prison. Because you know you could never be happy, express happiness, express joy. Because one, they're going to say, oh, you lying, she fake, ain't nobody that happy, he ain't all that. I surrender. I surrender. I've heard of 2 and 3 divorces already this week where a woman chose misery over being provided for, protected, and loved on. Because she has surrounded herself with leeches and vampires. They're sucking the life and the love and the joy out of her life, and has held her in bondage. But I surrender. Fellas, you need to understand this. You need to understand this. When you marry, you pick your woman, you decide to date her, you're going to be dating the friends too. You got to date her mama too. They got to accept you and believe in you too. So your best bet, brothers, go ahead and surrender. Let her have it. Let her win. There's no need in challenging. There's no need in trying to be a man. Accept your role as a debit card. Accept your role as a cash app, because no matter what you say, she's still going to run it by the powers that be, which will be her mama, her auntie, her cousin, and her girlfriend, May May. And ain't none of them got no man, and all of them are going to tell her the same thing. So you're going to be overruled. Give up now, my brothers. Weeping may endure for a night. Surrender. Offer your irreversible surrender. I've been saying for years, most of these women don't know how to be in a relationship. They don't know what it is to be unconditionally loved, because everybody and everything in their life requires them to do something for them. And they don't mind doing and pleasing for other people. They're just not going to do it for you. How many times have I stood up here on this show and said, women, why won't you submit? And they all said, I will submit if he's worthy. I wish I had a witness in here. If he earns my submission, nevertheless, mama, auntie, cousin, and my homegirl May May, all of them been having their hands out. They've been taking from her food stamps. They've been taking from her child support. They've been sleeping on her Section 8 couch. They've been taking and taking and taking, and they ain't had to earn nothing. But when you come in there and you try to act like a man and you try to be a man, they tell you, you ain't none of my daddy. Just submit, my brothers, and say, no, I'm not your daddy. I'm your son. I'm just your overgrown son. I do what you say. My will I give to you. I'll do what you say do. Use me, boo. Surrender, my friends. It's the only way to achieve any sort of peace in your life. Surrender. Ain't no need in trying to fight it. It's inevitable. Your feelings don't matter. Your thoughts don't matter. You're not included in the inner circle. Your girl knows her mama, her auntie, her cousin, and her best friend, May May. She know they're all jealous, but she can't let them go. She known them too long. And they've already put the seed in her head that when you leave her, they're going to be there for her. Girl, don't even worry about it. I got you. And she ain't never had her. She just been taking, all of them been taking and receiving from your woman. I've had several women in this position. No matter how many times I pointed out the misgivings of their mother, the misgivings of their grandmama, the misgivings of their cousin, the misgivings of their best friend, May May. They all said the same thing. Oh, she just crazy like that. I ain't paying her no attention. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Just surrender. Do I have any surrenderers in the house? Anybody else surrender? Go to the store and get you a bonnet. Go get you a bonnet. Go get you some fuzzy slippers, my brothers. It's over. Surrender, my brothers. Go get your girl some lashes. Get her some nails. Get her. Just cater to her. Just plumb cater to her. You don't mean anything. Your sadness don't mean nothing. Then you pouting. Your emptiness means nothing. That just means you shut off. You can work all day long to control yourself and to swallow your pain. She gonna say you acting like you busy. Yes, right. Surrender bonnets. Surrender, my brothers. Go get you some bonnets. Buy your girl a bundle right now. Go get some wigs and some weaves. Get her every color of the Skittles, a bag of, have her looking like a bag of Skittles. The blonde, the blue, the green, the red. There's no need in us fighting it anymore, my brothers. Where are my surrenderers at? Just lift your hands all over I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. Oh, surrender, my brothers. There's no need in us keeping this foolishness going on. In my case, I can't have nobody because I'm a hoe, and if I want somebody, they're not the right one for me. So why would I keep going on? Why? Why? One brother tells me about they want to bring out the Bible and bring out scripture. These hoes don't read the Bible. Most of them can't read. Come on now. These are the same people who say sludge hammer and amber lamps and all that. Bible, you think they can't speak regular English. You think they're gonna say thee, thou, thine, delivereth? You want them to read old English? Come on. Just surrender. Give up. Wave your white flag. It's all over. Put your bonnet on. Pat your head like a monkey. And go on about your business. I surrender. We got anybody else to have something that they want to say? Any questions, comments, concerns? Anybody? Now's the time. Now is the time. Surrender. Well, I thank those that have watched. I hope y'all got a good laugh and a good cackle out of it. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I told you I was going to be back on Sunday. And today I decided to just surrender. There's no use. There's really no use. Now, this coming up week, I'm pretty busy, but I'm going to squeeze in. I'm going to get 2 shows in this week for you. We might consider this. We might continue this surrender thing. There's no need in us steering the clear of it. It's time to surrender. That's all I got for you tonight. I'm surrendering, Sean. Y'all be blessed. Be submissive, men. The game is over. I love you. We'll holler at you.